Welcome back to Jefferson Newscast. I'm Emerald.
And I'm Cecilia. Today we're doing a special newscast. We're here to pay tribute to all the veterans on Veterans Day, which is coming this Monday, November 11th.
Veterans Day is an amazing holiday because it honors all veterans. Remember, a veteran is any person who served for any length of time in any military service branch.
That's right. There are 5 military branches of the government: Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard. The 5 branches are also known as armed forces.
So a really good question to ask a veteran is what branch of the military did or do they serve?
Exactly. This would give you a chance to learn some new information about that branch of the military and how veterans defended our freedom. Was it on land?
Was it in the sea? Or possibly in the air? There are so many interesting facts to find out.
Precisely. There's another interesting fact about Veterans Day that students may not know.
Is it that President Wilson honored the unknown soldier that was buried at the Arlington Cemetery in Washington, D.C. on the 1-year anniversary at the end of World War I?
No, even though that is a marvelous fact, but the detail or fact that I was thinking of was that Veterans Day is always on November 11th, no matter what day of the week it is.
Oh, that is a very notable fact to highlight.
The reason November 11th is the official day is because the armistice or agreement that was signed to end World War I was signed on November 11th, 1918.
It was also signed in the 11th hour, so our first Veterans Day celebrations were actually called Armistice Day in acknowledgement of the end of World War I.
But that all changed in 1954 when President Eisenhower renamed Armistice Day to Veterans Day. He wanted the holiday to celebrate all veterans from all wars and honor those who are serving in the military today and in the past. Did you know that we have a veteran that works at Jefferson?
Yes, and Tegan, our roving reporter, is going to ask Mr. Albert some questions about what branch of the military he served and if he has any stories. Let's take a look.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for giving me this interview. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited that you were a veteran because I've got a few questions to ask you. My first question: what military branch did you serve for and for how long?
I served in the U.S. Army and I served 2 years.
The U.S. Army? Wow. In 2 years? That's incredible. My next question: what stood out to you in the Army?
Well, at the time that I went to the military, I was drafted, which that means at the time they took our birthdays and we were in the lottery. And there was 3 tiers. I fell on the first tier, the last number, so I was called to serve my country.
That's really interesting. I guess you weren't so lucky from it being in the lottery. My final question: do you have any interesting stories on being in the Army?
I'm a Vietnam veteran, and going to Vietnam, I saw a lot in that country. I saw kids that were not as lucky as you guys, and it was a poor country. It taught me to appreciate what we have here in the United States, that we are a great land, a land of opportunities, and that we are what we are because, of our armed forces.
All of Jefferson thanks you for your dedicated support in the Army as a veteran. We really appreciate it. Back to you, Emerald and Cecilia. Thank you, Tegan. That was great. Mr. Albert is definitely a wonderful veteran. Next time I see him, I'm going to thank him personally for his outstanding service.
Me too. To all veterans, Jefferson Newscast thanks you and salutes your dedication and noble service to our protection and defense of our country.
I agree. All veterans deserve the best. This has been Jefferson Newscast. See you next time.